So I'm going to be working on day 6 and day 7. I'm behind on my videos, so I'm just going to go ahead and combine them. So as you can see, I had my page already out there, and it's got a little 3x3, I believe it's 3x3, it's not very big, square right there that I'm going to be putting my picture in the top right hand corner and bottom left hand corner. And this day I gave the girls their ornaments. So this year I bought Gabby a My Little Pony ornament, which I actually bought that in Canada at the Hallmark store. I'm sure they carry it here too. And she had found it a little bit early. So, and then for Isabel, I got her a Frappuccino cup from Starbucks. So I'm just trimming those down, and I'm going to go ahead and mat them with that candy cane paper, and then I'm going to put them in the corner, or in the little place right there, the little places I had left for pictures. So I'm just going to mat that down. Put that down. And I do try and put some of the Distress inks around everything that I'm putting down. Sometimes I may forget, like I know I forgot on some stickers, but it's not a big deal. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down and put a little tab from the I believe it's from the Eggnog collection that I got last year in the Santa sack from October Afternoon. I'm going to put 2 tabs, one on Isabel's that says I Believe, and the one on Gabby says Deck the Halls. And then I'm just going to journal on their picture right there about why I picked those ornaments for them. Okay, and there you go. I have 1 tab right there on Isabel's, and then I'm going to put a tab on Gabby's. Now for Isabel's ornament, I'm going to start journaling, and I think it takes me a minute to look for a pen. But anyways, so on Isabel's, I wrote that Isabel's ornament for this year is a Frappuccino cup from Starbucks. She found the secret menu this year, and that's her favorite thing to order from. So when she found that secret menu, every time I went to Starbucks, and if I was going to get them something, she wanted to order something off the secret menu. And normally it was some type of Frappuccino. So I just thought that was cute, and it really suited her this year. So she wants to like Starbucks as much as I like it. I don't let her have it all the time, but she definitely wants to like it as much as I do. So I just thought that ornament was really cute and kind of a little grown up for her, you know, because she's at that age where, well, I mean, she's 8, but you know, where she's trying to be a little bit more grown. So I just thought it was cute for her. And so for Gabby, I got her the My Little Pony ornament because she loves My Little Pony. And she thought it was funny because she was like, Mom, that's an old pony, like when you were old, or no, when you were little, from a long, long time ago. So it's a vintage My Little Pony, and she loves watching the new ones on right now. She says it's her jam. So that's what I wrote down there. My Little Pony is her jam. So I'm going to go ahead and set those in there, and then I should have some still pictures coming up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into day 7, and I am going, well, day 7 was this past Sunday when we went and we got our tree, and I hope it was, but yeah, we got our tree on Sunday. And then the funny thing about it is, well, let me say first, I use my PicFrame app to put 4 pictures in like a different configuration because the slots that I'm using right now are pretty small. Like I said, they're not a 4x4. I believe they're about like a 3x3. So anyway, so I printed a few pictures off, and that very first one that I'm putting down is a picture that I took while we were in the van once we got to the Christmas tree farm. And I thought it was funny because the first year we bought a Christmas tree, we went to this very same farm. It's about, I don't know, 45 minutes from our house. And it's just so fun, and it's like everything you would think it would be. You walk in their field and they let you go pick one down, you know, get one, they give you a saw to cut it down. And then as people are out there, they drive around with like a 4-wheeler and like a trailer with hay bales in it, and they can give you a ride back or take your tree back or whatever. And they have hot chocolate there. It's just so fun. And so we went to a different one last year, and I didn't like it as much as this one, so we made it a point to go back to this one. But what's the funny part is the first year we went to this farm, we took my mom and my dad with us. They were visiting, and we went and picked our tree, we cut it down, we brought it back up, we get ready to pay, and they're like, we don't take debit cards. And I'm like, oh my goodness. They're like, only cash or checks. Well, I don't know when the last time I have a check was. And so my dad ended up paying for our Christmas tree, and we just thought it was so funny. Well, then last year we went to a different Christmas tree farm that was close to here. They had some really pretty trees, but it just wasn't the same experience. So as we were driving out to the farm, I was like, oh my goodness, let me see how much cash I had. I don't know, like I had $27 or something in cash. So we pulled up to the farm, and I got out, and the lady started walking towards us, and I was like, okay, I have $27. Can I get a tree for that? She's like, nope, you need at least 35 or 40. So we went to the ATM, and then we had to come all the way back and get our tree. So this year we were prepared. We stopped at the ATM, and that's what I wrote in there. I didn't write all that, but I just wrote that we were on our way to the Christmas tree farm, and this year we were prepared. We stopped by the ATM and grabbed some money. So we were already ahead of the game, according to us. So then these other pictures that I have that I made in that collage, I went ahead and put them in that middle strip, because that middle strip, it has a saying on the other side, which is on day 6. I think it just says Merry Christmas, and it's a polar bear. And then I wanted to add these small little pictures, because there's one picture of Gabby and Isabel kind of tucked in the trees, and it's really cute. And then the middle picture I'm going to put down is actually when Richard was cutting down the tree, which, let me tell you, it took him everything he had to cut down that tree, because the kids were so insistent on a short, chubby little tree, and we didn't want one. We wanted one kind of something taller and slimmer, but the girls were so insistent. Finally, they had their heart set on this one that Richard went ahead and cut it down, which we're both glad he did, because number one, it looks cute decorated, and number two is it made the girls so happy. Maybe that should be number one. It made them so happy. It just made their day. And the reason why they wanted a short tree was because Isabel kept telling Gabby, when we decorate the tree, I'm going to lift you up and you're going to put the angel on the tree. So they were very sure to pick a small tree. And that's what my last card that I'm inserting now is Isabel picking up Gabby to set the angel on the tree. And it was just so sweet and so cute. And we had the best time. So anyways, that's the end of day 7. And I have some still pictures coming up. Thanks for watching. Bye.